This is the CheckDown. No fluff. No filters. Just football.
Whoa, yo, what's good? Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. It's another episode of the CheckDown. I'm your host, Smitty. I'm here with the crew, man. What's good, Pop?
I'm chilling, you know, waiting to chop it up with y'all.
Dre, what's happening, man?
Happy to be here with the people, feeling good today. The hardball era has begun.
I'm about sick of this nigga already.
Jesus Christ. Sir, what's good, man? How you feeling,
Hey
bro?
man, I can't call it. I'm ready to get to this Bills news.
Well, before we get into that, we got one recap, man. Biggest game of the year for college football. The Indiana versus Miami national championship. Full of fireworks, man, down to the wire. Obviously Miami came down to the wire with a chance to win the game. Carson Beck did what Carson Beck does. He threw an interception with the game on the line. Indiana wins 27-21. How y'all feel about the game, man? Question first question I do have. Did Mendoza solidify the number one pick?
Yes, in my
Um,
opinion, he did. And I can tell you the play for me where he solidified it was they were inside the red zone. I think it was like a 3rd and 6 or something for them to get the first down to get within the 4 to 5. And he ran the ball in for a touchdown, like just bullied
Hey,
his
Pop, that was
way.
fourth and five. Fourth
That
and
was for
five.
get fourth and like bro. That play right there to get the touchdown to go up, like that play, like to me, I said, oh yeah, all right, he solidified his spot. That was the play for me. That one.
That
um,
was the play.
I, uh, I feel like I really didn't see anything that I already didn't. Well, this is my second game watching him. I've heard a lot about him. I didn't see anything outside of what they said. I do have serious questions about his arm strength because it was one particular play where he wasn't even on a far hash and he threw out to the flat and bruh, it I swear it took like 3 quarters to get there. I like it had the DB been in a better position, that could have been 6 points. um I don't know what they're going to do about that. Like his arm strength was questionable. I don't know if his feet was set. I don't know if he got pressured or whatever, but I have heard people question his arm strength. Outside of that, I really can't. He's solid, man. He's solid. You know.
Sir, I don't know if you know the questions about his arm strength. Pop, that was one of the plays for me, but the play that really solidified me as like a guy that really thought he has all the intangibles. That 3rd and 13 back shoulder fade to Coker on the right hash mark, bro, with no room to spare. Like that was a perfect pass against bump and run coverage. Defender right there, the ball falls. I mean, the ball falls right into his arm. Like that throw to me is an NFL caliber throw. And I think looking at the game, looking at the moments where he was able to really stand up and make a difference, I think those moments like kind of tell you what's gonna happen in this situation. Like you look at where he's going. I think he's gonna be kind of in the same circumstances. Not a lot of big name receivers on the team. You got a running back. You got some tight ends. So I think he kind of I think he's gonna be comfortable with the Raiders, even though they still gonna be trash.
I
Hey,
think
Jimmy, my
Mendoza.
question was, did Mendoza solidify the number one pick? But go ahead, Dre.
I mean, like, I think y'all kind of gassing it right now. Like, the
Huh?
man went 16 for 27 for 186. Like, Did he have a great run on 4th and 5? Yes, but I mean, all that showed me is that that man got shades of being a Cuban Tim Tebow. Like, yeah, yeah, I
Come on,
gassing it
dog.
a little
Come
too
on,
much off
dog.
of that one
Come
play.
on,
Now,
Dre.
I do,
Let's not
I
start the
think,
show off like
hold
that,
on,
Dre. Come on.
I do think, I do think he's a better passer than Tim Tebow, and I was being, I was being a little dramatic when I say Cuban Tim Tebow. I'm not gonna lie, but
Little.
yeah, I gassing it. Like,
You know how you get in the afternoon.
I
Go
know
ahead.
they calling him Tim Tebow, bro. That's gassy.
Cuban Tebow, man.
This
And
is
I mean, I
insane,
don't
dog.
even like Mendoza like that, but I'm not about to call him the Cuban Tim Tebow. I ain't doing that.
No, I said that play was shades of a Cuban Tim Tebow. He was better passer than Tim Tebow. But like, I
A
mean,
way better passer.
I'm not gonna say a 12-yard touchdown run on 4th and 5
Yeah, but he
solidified a
also
guy
was
being
not
the
playing
number
with the
one pick.
talent that was at Florida at that time too, though. I mean, the talent is cool, but it wasn't nothing like that.
I listen, man. He don't have no crazy arm talent, but whatever play you need him to make, he gets it done. It's just that simple.
Sound
He's a
like Tim
playmaker.
Tebow to me.
Stop it.
See, I'm not
Stop
gonna
it.
lie to you
Stop
though,
it.
like there was one play in particular where I think they were in the middle of the field. He was throwing to the hash. I think it was in the second half. He had to put everything into that throw,
I mentioned
and
that.
yeah, and then the arm strength just was like it was almost he almost threw a pick six because the strength of the arm wasn't there. And so that's when I started to think like, man, how good is he really going to be in the NFL? Because
Yeah.
I don't think his arm is particularly strong.
Yeah, I said before you joined, man, if the DB was in a better position, because he almost got, man, that would have been six.
Yeah.
Because Croker would not be able to catch him. But it's I mean, you know,
Okay, but was that play more on them running the same plays over and over again, and the DB being aware that that was coming, or was it
nah,
him not
Nah, he
making
just
the
didn't have
play?
the
it
arm
was his
strength.
arm strength. It
His
was his
arm.
arm strength. Because the
Because
ball,
24, soon as the receiver broke down, 24 was coming back. He knew it was a comeback route.
Yeah, but the arm strength wasn't there. Like, and it's
it
not
took
just that one.
forever, though.
Yeah, it's not that just that one throw. Like, I mean, like a lot of those back shoulder throws he's making down the field, he had to put everything into it, like to get it there. That's what I'm saying. Like in college, that's cool, but that's not unless he shows more anticipation. That's not going to work out well in the NFL. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And that ain't particularly something that you just pick up in training camp, throw with anticipation like that. That takes a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he shouldn't be the number one pick, but if I was the Raiders, I would just be cautious about that. That's all, because he's not. He don't have a Justin Herbert kind of arm. Don't got a Patrick Mahomes style arm. That's just not the arm that he has.
But I don't think he necessarily hurt himself. I still think he's going to go in the first round.
Oh, and I still think he's going number one overall. I don't think that game. I mean, unless he has a disastrous like workout and a combine. I mean, I don't see how the Raiders don't select him at number one overall.
No, he'll be the number one pick. The Raiders need a quarterback. They're going quarterback. Mendoza is the guy. Scouts liked Mendoza last year when he was at, what, I think Cal it was last year, or one of those California schools out that way. And he was already getting buzz as a potential first rounder before he even ever went to Indiana. So I don't I don't see him not being the first overall pick. I think I saw a video of him breaking down film. I think he was talking to Urban Meyer, and like Urban Meyer just looked amazed. Like he looked so happy. And he's like one of those guys, he's gonna really impress on the board. And he- he's a real eccentric, kind of wacky type of dude, but the kid knows his football, man, and he gets the job done. So
Mm.
credit to him.
So
Uh,
basically, you're saying he don't act like a wigger back. That's what you're saying.
that's crazy. I
Like
know you just
like
gotta.
like like
He's
JD. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
Nah, that was disrespectful, first of all. Second of all, my quarterback is better than yours, and we're gonna see that next year.
Oh, bro, I don't know why I started with this nigga. Go ahead, man.
And third of all, how many quarterbacks, speaking of quarterbacks, do y'all think go in the first round of the draft this year?
Ugh.
I think it's two. I think that's it.
Two, maybe three, but I think two at the most. Just right now.
Who's the second one?
I think it's Ty Simpson.
I
That's
don't
Ole
know.
Miss,
Listen, don't
Nah,
ask
that's
me
the
who
that's
the
the kid from
second
them.
Alabama.
quarterback.
Alabama.
Don't
Okay.
ask me who the second quarterback gonna be because I don't know. But I do think the Jets might take a swing at a quarterback in the first.
Listen, Pop. Yesterday morning, I was talking to the Jets fan, right? He said, "Yeah, we're gonna take a quarterback second. Blah blah." I said, "Yeah, you're taking Ty Simpson." He said, "Oh no, we're not gonna take him." I said, "Bro, who you gonna take?" He started naming all these quarterbacks. Oh, Nussmeyer. Oh, Chambliss. I'll take any of those guys. I said, at number two.
Wait, hold on. Nussmeyer, who got
I mean, he's like a
benched.
day three
First of
pick.
all, that's crazy.
Nussmeyer, who got benched, and Chambliss, who's trying to sue the NCAA so he can keep playing college football.
Chambliss to me
Look,
is the only guy that I could say that might he probably test well and he might be able to sneak into the back half of the first round.
oh,
Yeah, that's
Maybe,
why I
I
got
think
three. I
teams
got three, but
love him.
maybe, but I won't put my money on that though. I'm just saying that that's a possibility.
yeah, that's what I was saying. I
I
got
think
three, so that's my Chambliss is my third guy though at the back end of the first. I think he's gonna have a JJ McCarthy type run.
JMIK, I agree with you though. We were talking about it today as far as like yeah, in a space today about Todd Simpson going first or going in the first round. And I think he's really gonna impress people during this process, man. I think he's gonna be another one of those guys. You put him on the board, he'll impress in the meetings and stuff like that. And he dealt with a lot of injuries the latter half of the season. There was actually a good article on Three put out about all of the different injuries he was dealing with. He was dealing with an elbow, a back, and I forgot what else it was. But it definitely affected his play, and I think him getting healthy and just having a good pro day or a good combine will help him. So I agree, 2 to 3 probably.
All right, so let's see. Let's talk about it, man. There's been some coaching hires. It's been very active, kind of in a way, right? So you got obviously Jure. My God, he got Harbaugh.
Hardball era.
Titans Robert Sala, which I told Cert was gonna happen.
I actually like that hire though. I don't think it's a bad hire by them.
What do you think? What do you think about this? What do you think he's gonna do with his staff, J? I mean,
I mean,
how
he's
you think
got to
that-
bring in an OC that's capable because he kind of went through that with the Jets when he was a coach there. Like,
Well, I heard
coordinator-
Dayball is his OC if he don't get the head coach job with the Bills.
I actually like
Which
that.
that
I
that's
like
really funny
Dayball
though.
with Cam. I like
But
that
think about it.
potential.
Think about how funny that is. The two fired New York coaches clicking up together in Tennessee to work together.
Sometimes you do what you got to do, man. And I'm gonna say this about Dayball: if I'm Dayball, I'd be very careful about wanting that Buffalo Bill job, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be real careful about that. I'm just gonna say it like that.
Well, I mean, I'm only getting that from the source that said that's what he told our organization. Like,
Yeah,
he really wants the Bills job, so he'll keep us posted. That's his
I don't
first
know, man. That shit that happened today, bro. I shit, I don't know. Like that shit
Listen,
in
Hey,
Buffalo.
that was
he's
fucked
if
been
up,
I'm
though.
dealing with that though.
if
That's
I'm
no
any
different than what he's been
coach,
dealing with.
So
I
so
don't
why
know,
would you want to
man.
do it again?
I don't know,
nah,
man.
man.
That shit.
If I'm a head coach who got fired and I want another chance to potentially be a head coach, I am not going to Buffalo. I'm
Yeah, but
sorry.
these coaches have egos, right? And like especially with Dayball, I think because it's Josh Allen, he'll talk him like he could talk himself into, man, me and Josh can go do this. Like I don't care if they're not great at their job. All I need is Josh Allen. I'll figure the rest out.
I don't
Like I
know.
think Dayball is
I
that
don't
type of
know,
dude.
bro.
That shit, like I think a
That
lot of people underplaying that shit that happened up there today. that shit was bad, bro. Like
Yeah, that shit
run that.
bad,
That
dog.
shit looks bad on the ownership. That shit look bad on Brandon Bean.
It,
Like that like
but
because not
just
only did you throw Sean McDermott under the bus, you backed the bus up and rolled over his body quite a few times.
bro,
Yeah.
And then you
Like,
grabbed Keon Coleman and you dumped him under there with him.
yeah,
but
bro.
here's the
Like,
thing, though. He interrupted the conversation to offer the biggest lie that we've heard this year.
Yeah, he said, "Hold on,
mm-hmm.
let me expound on the Keon Coleman situation." What?
I was like,
And
you
then
didn't
you
even
know
need to
what's
say
so
that.
crazy? In real time, people were pulling up the draft day content the Bills themselves put out.
Yeah.
I'm glad he ran a 4.57 because that'll make it easier for us to get him.
And he had a little twinkle in his eye when he said it.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't take the job, but I just think you got to be careful with that because they've shown today their willingness, like, and like you understand the relationship between Brandon Beane and McDermott, like they work together in Carolina, bro. Like, so it's not like they only spent the 9 years in Buffalo and that's it. Like
Nah,
they
they
worked
came
with the Carolina
together.
Panthers too. So it's like you were willing to throw a man under the bus that you've worked worked with or for decades. Like, I don't like to me, that's real shady to me. That's just me though. Like I would just if I'm Dayball and you take that job, you just gotta be careful. That's all.
And
And my
then,
go ahead, Pop.
well, you know what? Because we're gonna break this down more, so I'm gonna save it for that period.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so OC's hired. You obviously have Mike McDaniels who chose to go play with Herbert.
I
Um,
like it.
And
I
I actually
seen a
like that
couple.
move.
I seen a couple people saying like they like the move, but they feel like if Herbert don't perform now, you know what I mean, it's gonna amplify what people are already kind of trying to say. What do y'all feel like if they had another disappointing season with Mike McDaniels or 2 seasons? Do y'all feel like what would y'all opinion be on like Herbert at that point? Obviously, everybody looking down on him a little bit, anyways.
Well, the thing is that people, I don't know, I don't know if people's opinions are gonna really change when the consensus is, yeah, he's a very talented quarterback who can't get it done.
Man, I think this is it, man. Like I'm sorry, bro.
Like I,
I think this is it, man. Like so I mean, it stuck you with like the first coach. I forgot the homeboy name. He was bad. They get you
Staley,
yeah, Staley. They get you Harbaugh. Cool. He bring in I mean OC from the Ravens, whatever. Like that don't work out. Cool. Now they bringing in Mike McDaniels, bro. Like you got a whole offseason of free agency, a whole draft. Like, bro, you got to do something, and like both your tackles will be back next year. You got to do something in the playoffs, dog. Like this is for me. This is about it. Like your excuses are gonna run dry. Like going into the next year, like you gotta go to the playoffs and win. And I just
yeah,
don't
because
think he
he's
has
been
any
to
more
the
excuse left.
playoffs what 3 times in his career and lost.
Yeah, 3 out of the last 4 years they made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, that's not good enough in my opinion, especially when I do think Herbert is a very talented quarterback. And considering all the things you had to deal with during, we could just use the last 2 years in the regular season, just in regards to injury or just poor quality of your wide receivers and tight ends, you still were able to make the playoffs. Even with all of that, you still were able to get a playoff bid. So I think this roster clearly is playoff caliber. And of course, they're going to continue to improve. But if they make the playoffs this upcoming season and Herbert gets the bed once again, I I don't think there's any more bail you can give them.
Yeah, I think like if you going with this staff, this team, as well as y'all been performing through the regular season, you have another disappointing playoffs. I agree with Pop. Like it's just gonna continue to say, hey, he the one that can't get it done. It don't matter who you bring in, don't matter how good the OC, DC, whatever you got on the team, Herbert just ain't the one. Like it's almost like to me, like just looking at how things played out, it's like it's like Mike is on a situation where like I want to save Herbert in my opinion. Like let me go out here and see what I could do. Obviously, I got stuck with Tua. He wasn't the greatest, but I believe what Herbert has, I can perfect or I can expound on. Like I just don't know, man. I think like obviously we're gonna see what the draft bring. You bring a guy like McDaniels. JMIK kind of told me and JMIK kind of had this phone talk on phone call. We was talking and it was just like you're gonna have some speed because that's what he likes. You know what I mean? He likes to play on the speed. And I don't think the Chargers have a lot of speed. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to bring in a few guys that fit what McDaniels wants to do on offense too, right?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, my question is like I thought wherever Mike went, if he didn't take a head coaching job, he'd only be there for a year. But it kind of made me think like, is he going to stick with the Chargers longer than a year? Like maybe he'll be there 2 years instead of just one.
I think it
Um,
depends on like that. JMIK will depend on the success of the team, how well that
I,
offense is performing.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I feel like that whole situation in Miami kind of maybe he's just a OC dog. Cause the way that he lost his locker room like that, would you trust him to be the leader of your men? Cause I wouldn't. He could be my OC, but he cannot be my head coach.
Yeah, but you got to consider like if he goes to the Chargers and he's able to make get that office up to speed, and they look good in the playoffs, like people gonna give him a lot of credit for that.
Mm.
So
I'll tell you what, I think next season there's going to be no team preying on the Chargers' downfall more than Dolphins fans.
but they was doing that already.
Justin Herbert and
Yeah, but
McDaniel,
yeah.
And
yeah,
you
but
know
it's
they went
worse
after
now.
the
Could you,
same draft, right?
Well, there was 1 and 2,
Yeah,
if I
and
recall.
the
Like
Dolphins
I'm not
fans been
talking
warm
about
with
draft position. I'm just saying where they went. It was like
well,
Herbert too.
yeah, because the Dolphins could have drafted Herbert if they wanted to. They chose not to.
that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. So you imagine now if McDaniel go over there and Justin Herbert is playing at a MVP top five type level next year. They win a playoff game or two. That'll have the Dolphin fans in hell. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was just saying the Dolphins
Well,
fans
I
already hate the Chargers
think.
fans already though. They already hate them.
Well, not only that, I think there has been an awakening within that Dolphins fan base where they're realizing um it just may not be it. And I think that was something they were starting to accept last season when I was listening to their spaces and stuff like that. Like there's a large portion of the fan base that's just kind of out on Tua, but they also understand they're kind of stuck with him for right now. They don't know what's gonna happen, like because you can always cut him probably post June 1st or try to get a trade partner for him. But they're done. Like the Tua
But
experiment for a lot of the
I
Dolphins
think that
fans, they're
makes it
over
worse,
it.
Pop. That makes it worse because you could have had Justin Herbert.
Can I get past?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You could have had Herbert, and I mean, you can't. It would be disingenuous to say you would have had Herbert and McDaniel's, right? Because they have Flores still at that time, but still,
Yeah.
even then,
So you don't
Flores.
know
One
how
of the
that would
biggest
have played
issues,
out.
one of the biggest issues with Brian Flores was he hated Tua, right? He never wanted Tua.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine how different the Dolphins could look right now if they would have just taken Justin Herbert. And look, we might be talking about him a little bit differently, right? I don't know. Maybe it's the Chargers organization. Is he just doomed to be the next Philip Rivers?
I don't know about that.
Ooh. Well,
I,
they said somebody else is Phillip Rivers, didn't they? Didn't Yuji call
I
somebody else Phillip Rivers?
I feel like Herbert get
I
a
think
little
he called
too
Josh
much
Allen.
slander.
Yeah.
Oh man, too much slander. Stop it. That man got to do something before I stop slandering him.
How you gonna do something by yourself, dog? Like I just this always confuses me. Like, what exactly do you want him to do?
Win in the playoffs, produce in
Uh,
the playoffs, not
So
look
with
like you forgot how to
anybody?
play football in the playoffs.
Okay, so who's
Man,
gonna
I
block
seen
for
look,
him?
look, 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 look.
Is
I
he supposed to
seen I
block
look,
for
search,
himself?
search, 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 search. I seen Daniel Jones win a playoff game
Uh-huh.
with Darius Slayton and Richie James and
Okay.
Isaiah Hodgins
Okay.
as his three wide receivers.
Tell me about his
Don't
offensive
talk to
line. Go
me.
ahead.
Don't His offense line was not good that year. Our offense line
Oh,
was terrible. Don't talk
oh.
to me about
He had the starters. You
man.
know, it was
Don't
Smitty
talk.
right there, the computer though. We can pull up who was there.
But what I'm saying is, at some point, like it's more than just this year, man. We got to stop making those excuses for Herbert.
But what do you want him to
You want to
do when
slander
he's
Josh
by
Allen, but then you
himself?
want to give him a pass.
Does Josh Allen have his guys?
All he
Does
is the
Josh Allen have his
California
guys?
Josh Allen.
Does Josh
That's
Allen
what
have his
he
But
is.
guys?
He is the
okay, but last,
California Josh
but
Allen.
hold
That's all
on,
he
hold
is.
on. Let's really put this in perspective. Last year in the Texas playoffs, Lat McConkey had over 100 receiving yards, and altogether, the next group of guys on the Chargers combined have 45 receiving yards. Combined, they had less than 50 receiving yards. How can you produce in a game like that when your best wide receiver is your rookie and you can't run the ball because you have J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards, who are not effective running backs at that stage in their careers?
Okay, what were Herbert's numbers in that
Hey,
game?
how you doing?
You
I
got it.
listen, man.
I'll pull up the
I'm
numbers.
all
Hold
I'm
on.
all for holding people accountable, but even still, like you need your guys, man. You can sit it down.
Eh, next man up
And
used to
then,
mean something.
yeah, but if you're doing next man up and you're on tackle three, guard four,
So
how
Justin
does
Herbert
that
threw four
matter?
picks. Justin Herbert threw four picks in a playoff game last year.
Okay.
Hmm. And we're
Four
still in
picks.
contention to win. Hmm.
No, not good enough. Just like we're blaming Josh Allen this year for four turnovers in his playoff game, we got to do the same for Justin Herbert, do we not?
Josh Allen ain't handle it.
Do
Josh
you have
Allen
his total turnovers in the playoffs, Drew?
Well, I can look up the total numbers. I don't have the total numbers in front of me.
Oh, I'm gonna look him up.
I don't know. I like that. I feel like Josh Allen gets too much of the pass. Justin Herbert gets too much of a pass.
All right, so in 3 games, he got 600. He's 0-3. Let's start right there. He's 0-3.
Yeah.
675 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 4 interceptions, a 58% completion percentage on 106 attempts. He's at 54.7%. 13 sacks, 69 rushing yards, zero rushing touchdowns. Sheesh.
Hello?
Jeez. He got 2 total passing touchdowns in 3 games, bro.
we knew that.
Yeah, because we gave that stat a couple weeks ago that Jawan Jennings and him are tied for touchdown passes
Yeah.
in the football
I thought he was
season.
gonna have.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna at least have a extra rushing one or something.
No,
Nah,
because if you
Bro,
remember
come
that
on, man.
playoff game against the Chargers, they were able to run the ball pretty effectively.
But
With
we watched these games, man. We saw this man getting hit How many times did we say it? I didn't think he was gonna get up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to
Like,
say
like,
that
like what?
same. Yeah, I used to say that same thing
Yeah,
about
listen,
Eli
man.
Manning all the time.
Y'all like to
Hey,
pick on certain
matter of
people.
fact, sir, did y'all not damn near kill Eli Manning in a playoff game?
Yeah, I don't know. We probably did, but
And
this
did he
is
not continue to get back up
okay.
every single time and then
And
win
what
the
does defense
football
look
game?
like? What does defense look like that year?
That year, that
Uh huh.
year, I swear to you, our defense was one of the worst in the league. Go look it up.
Well, yeah, but in the playoffs they did what,
We were 29th in the league.
bro? Let's stop this, dog.
You asked me what the
We
defense was.
saw those
It
Super
was
Bowl runs. It was
you
sparked by the
asked me
defense.
what the defense was. The defense was
Oh,
not
okay,
good
let
that
me be
year
specific.
by the
What was the
numbers.
defense in the playoffs that year? Since I have to be that specific.
It was
Since
good.
we're already talking about the playoffs,
What was Eli in the playoffs though?
bro, you can, listen. If you don't like him, just say that. But don't sit here and say that he's underperforming and he's by himself.
The only thing I'll say is like you can't want to kill uh Josh Allen, and then you be trying to give Bell to Justin. I don't think that
Thank
works,
you.
man. Like it don't
Why?
work. It doesn't.
Thank
At
you.
least Josh Allen has had some level of success in the postseason where Justin Herbert hasn't
Yeah.
had any.
Oh, okay. And
He's had
Josh
any
Allen,
level of success.
he's had his guys on defense.
No,
Uh,
that's not true. I mean, like if you talk to any Bills fan, they'll give you all the injuries that they've had going into their postseason runs. They've had numerous amount of injuries on defense. So I
okay.
mean, I'm not gonna say that. Offensively, they've been
Was that every year?
pretty much has been every year. Like they have hurt defensive players.
Oh, okay.
But
Wait, doesn't the
offensively,
Bills
I mean, you can make an
defense
argument
get like
offensively though.
doesn't the Bills defense give up almost 30 a game in the playoffs?
Well, I mean,
No,
to the Chiefs.
it's 30 plus.
Yeah.
Or
I
it's
mean, to the
30
Chiefs.
plus in the playoffs? Okay, so
In the
are we
games that they've
saying
been eliminated,
okay,
they've
so
given
are
up
we
32,
saying
30 plus.
okay, so I mean, are we gonna blame that on Josh Allen if we're killing Josh Allen?
I mean, yo, we
Like,
talking about the
you
motherfucker that
see how
had
we're gonna cherry pick?
no. Since we here, fuck it, let's talk about it. We all talking about the motherfucker where the OC had to come up with a system to take the ball out of his we're also talking about that Josh Allen.
But isn't that what they did to Justin Herbert the last 2 years?
When?
No, they have not. What? When have
Justin
they
Herbert,
created a offense where the ball is out of his hands?
but I mean, Justin Herbert has thrown the ball less in these last 2 years than he did his first three, though. That's what I'm saying. Like they put him in an offense where he's not throwing the ball as much, right?
I don't know. I gotta look that up. Talk to me, Smitty. What the number say?
Well, I'm just saying, you going from Kellen Moore, who's a pass happy OC, to Greg Roman, who likes to run the football. So I'm just not really seeing how the
But I can say the
philosophy.
same thing about Josh Allen. Like, I mean, like he got Joe Brady, who's a run first offensive coordinator. I mean, to like Dayball, who who was throwing the ball a lot. I can say the same thing.
Yeah,
So
I'm just saying, I'm not like all I'm saying is like the offensive philosophies that the OCs have, I don't think should be an indictment on the quarterback.
oh, I'm not saying that it is. I was just making a comparison between the two, how they got coordinators that focus more on the run, and both them teams started running the ball more.
So look, hold on. I'm about to put Herbert's stats up on the screen if it's working.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's working. Can y'all see that?
I thought I was gonna have a nice, healthy day of Buffalo Bills slander. Here we all talking about
Can
Justin
y'all see
Herbert
those
again.
stats?
Like, damn, I can't have nothing around this month.
Hold on. Oh no, that's the wrong. Damn, I just had the right
Yeah, what
one.
stats are you wanting me to look at?
Hold on. Let me
Go to
I
playoffs?
just had it. Nah,
Playoffs.
I was trying to
You're
just
trying to
have this.
Well,
do what?
I'll say this, man. The slander for Justin Herbert is well documented. They have segments about it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's why I'm just saying, like, where's this bell Herbert gets when every time Herbert comes up, he gets trashed?
Josh Allen gets bailed for days.
We literally watched a
So
media
I'm looking at
personality.
Herbert's numbers right now, right? So he's played 6 seasons, right?
Hmm.
What
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying is his first 3 seasons, as far as attempts goes, his rookie year he attempted 595 passes. His in 21 was the second year he attempted 672 passes. His third year he attempted 699 passes, and then like there was a steady
Were
decline
those the
in
Kellen
attempts.
Moore seasons?
I don't think his first one was with Kellen Moore. I think Kellen Moore was only his coordinator for 1 year, and I
Oh,
think
okay.
that
I
was
thought he was there the entire Staley tenure. That's why I was asking.
because I
No,
know Kellen Moore went from there to the Eagles, and then the Eagles won in what 24. I think it was either 24 or 23. But yeah, like, and then I look at 23, 24, 25, where he had 456 attempts, 504, and 512. So that leaves what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's a gradual decline in him throwing the ball. And I'm not saying that's because he's not good. Like, I think Justin Herbert's a really good quarterback in the NFL. But I mean, sometimes you have offenses, you have a change in the scheme where they find it advantageous for you to, for the team to run the ball more. And I just
Well,
think
nah, tell the
that's what I'm
truth,
saying.
also,
JMIK. Keep the same energy, man. They be
n-
picking and choosing
n-
who they want to be
nah,
up on,
No,
and
this
I
nah,
don't know
keep
who's
that
just picking and
same
choosing.
energy
But
with
J Mick,
everybody.
just to like the point you brought up, I think the Chargers team had been trying to focus on running the ball. But I guess if I recall correctly, that's when they still had Melvin Gordon when Herbert was there. It was Melvin Gordon and Austin Eckler. Then Gordon, I think he gets cut or waived, and then it's Austin Eckler and whoever else. So I blame that on the Chargers organization for not addressing that running back group. Because now that I think about it,
Yeah, but
I
the thing is,
think the best
I'm not
running
really
backs that
blaming
they
anybody.
had.
I mean, I'm not blaming the team. I'm not blaming the quarterback. I just think sometimes I mean, you need to be in I call it a 50-50 offense, like where like the split between running and passing is more on the even side. Like sometimes when you're imbalanced throwing the ball too much, I mean, you're every time you throw the ball, you're putting the ball at risk, either from throwing an interception or taking a sack or getting a sack fumble. So I don't have a problem with a team deciding, hey, we want to run the ball more. Like I don't think that's a bad thing for like a quarterback or for an
No, that's
offense.
a
Real quick,
good thing.
but before we move too far away from something you said, Pop, because you said, or you keep bringing up these pieces that Josh Allen has
hmm
I
that
never
Herbert
brought up. I
doesn't
never
I
brought
did. I
have.
up.
brought up the pieces.
I never
Okay, no,
brought
it
up
was you that brought up the pieces.
any
My fault.
pieces of the
So it was
Bills.
you that brought
Yeah.
up the pieces, right? So look, bring up the pieces that Josh Allen has, but then we turn around and talk about how Brandon Bean should be fired because he's doing a terrible job of being their GM over there. Both things can't be true. Is he doing a good job of building the team and is Josh Allen failing? Or is he building a bad team and Josh Allen is just good and making the most out of what he can? Which one is it certified?
Oh, my bad. Say it again.
I said, is it is it that basically Josh Allen that he has the talent and he's failing, or is the GM bad at his job and Josh Allen is making the most out of the talent that he has?
I feel like he gets too much praise for who he really is. He's an underachiever, and like I said before, uh, they had to take the ball. He stole touchdowns from his running back so he can win a fucking MVP. They literally took the ball out of his hands, and that was the best Josh Allen that we ever saw.
But if you're gonna make that argument, don't you gotta blame the OC for calling those kind of plays? Because
I
he
mean,
just
I ain't- I it it no, it's not a blame thing. It's he gets praise for shit that he doesn't do. He gets like he they had to take the ball out of his hands so that he wouldn't lead the league in turnovers because that's pretty much what he does every year.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there was definitely a point where he was throwing a lot of picks, and then when they went to Brady to Brady as a OC, they started running the ball more. Which, like I said, like the more you throw the ball, the more you're going to put it at risk. That's just the way that it goes. I mean, like I'm not trying to absolve him of turning over the ball because he's had a lot of turnovers in his career. But I mean, like for this year, like the playoff game where he turned over the ball 4 times, like I mean, to me, he's getting criticized for that. Like I don't think a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's the defense fault why they lost that game." They're looking squarely at him like, "Bro, you turned over the ball. The team turned over the ball 5 times. You had 4 of those turnovers." And whether you're talking about on social media or like or Fox or ESPN or whatever network that you watch, like I think they're blaming him for turning over the ball. So I mean, I think some of that blame is starting to come. So that's what I would say to that.
No, the blame is definitely there for Josh Allen. It's just when you try to place the blame on Justin Herbert, we still treat him like he's a first or second year quarterback in the NFL when that's not the case. Like it's time for him to produce.
Yeah, like see, I'm not the one to absolve the quarterback. Like even like on my current playoff run, like I don't think Drake May played exceptionally well. Like he's had halves where he's played well. Like like the second half of the Chargers game, the first half of the Texas game. Besides the fumbles, I mean, where like he had thrown 2 touchdowns. Like, but I'm not giving that man all the credit. Like I've been criticizing because he has not protected the football by the fumbles that have been that he's fumbled away the ball. And so I give him a little bit of praise, but I also got criticism. Like I just think that's how you gotta do with these quarterbacks. I mean, like you just cannot be giving them all the praise when they might have won a playoff game, but inside the playoff game, like you have to criticize them for stuff that they didn't do that was what they were supposed to do. And I think the same goes for Josh Allen, and the same goes for Justin Herbert, and like all these quarterbacks. It's like just because you win a game does not absolve you from the turnovers that you made in said game.
I mean, look, if we can't start blaming him now, my question is when then? Because
Who's we? Because people
like,
blame Justin Herbert already.
well, I'm saying like if we can't blame him for everything, like, or for the things that he's partaking in,
Okay.
then we definitely can't blame Josh Allen for anything that's
All
going
right.
on over there right now.
Uh, okay.
We can't.
I don't
All
see
right.
the correlation, but okay.
Because there nobody before this conversation, we all agreed that Brandon Bean is doing a terrible job in Buffalo at
Okay.
being a GM.
I, bro, he's the new guy on the blame list. They don't have McDermott anymore,
Okay,
so
so who
it-
is the
it's
new guy
it's
on the
somebody
blame
else that
list?
they got to put on there.
Okay, so so when does that stop for Herbert then? Because I could say that same thing for Herbert. How many people have to be replaced with the Chargers before we actually put the blame on Herbert's plate?
Well, how many? I don't know. How many years did people excuse Josh Allen leading the league in turnovers, total turnovers?
I never made an excuse for it.
Well, yeah, that's you, but there was a lot of being given to him, and it wasn't just him. It was also Burrow. It was also Lamar. Like I'm gonna say this because Dre is right. People do pick and choose, right? Who gets bail and who doesn't. They do it all the time. And Herbert's one of those guys where he don't, in most conversations that I hear, Herbert don't get no bail. The only people who give him bail are Chargers fans. That's it. Anybody else who watches Chargers games or seen the Chargers play in the playoffs, they don't shoot Justin Herbert no fucking bail.
So you know what? Let's do an exercise. Is Josh Dart better than him?
Yes.
Okay. Does Josh and Dart have better wide receivers?
No.
Jackson Dart is not better than Justin Herbert.
Yes, he
No,
is.
I'm
No, I'm
skipping
not
over
saying
that. So who's on that team better than Malik Neighbors?
I mean, outside of a
Come on
quarter,
now, don't
he's
start stuttering
only
now,
played a
brother.
quarter with Malik Neighbors. Hold
Come
on,
on,
he's only played
that
a
ain't what
quarter
I
with him.
asked you. That ain't what I
He's
asked you.
only played a quarter with
Who
Malik
on
Neighbors.
that team is better than Malik Neighbors?
Then a hurt Malik Neighbors, Lab McConkey.
This nigga,
Hey,
see,
hey, good
you
brother. Hey,
can't you
Nah,
can't have conversation with these
nah,
niggas, man.
nah, nah. Cause
Malik
that
Neighbors
was
got a torn ACL
nah,
still,
that
good
was
brother. Like he just got
absolutely
surgery. He's still on
Oh,
disgusting.
crutches.
brother.
Like,
Like,
nah, that's nasty
Hey,
fucking work,
listen.
look,
Journey,
sir,
Hey,
bro.
listen.
you could run a
If
better
your
route than
man's
Malik right
if your
now.
man's don't perform, yeah, we gonna give him the Justin Herbert treatment.
Okay, cool. If you want to do that in year two, cool.
All right.
Oh,
I
now
do.
context matters.
I
Well, I asked how long until
picking
we
and
put the blame on Herbert.
choosing.
Y'all still trying to make excuses for
Well,
what, a $50 million quarterback?
listen. I said already.
Shit, that's
Now
my
that
quarterback's whole rookie deal.
Greg Roman isn't there, it's Herbert and Harbaugh standing by themselves. Okay, so Harbaugh needs to be standing with him.
See, oh, okay, nah. See, I just
What?
peeped the play, sir.
What?
See,
I'm not. Did I
you,
not say
no,
that?
no, 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 no,
Did I
no.
not
See, I
say that?
peeped the play. I understand now because what you're trying to do is you're trying to protect Justin Herbert so you
No,
can
I'm not.
further
No,
downplay,
I'm not.
so you can further
That's your
downplay
perception of
Harbaugh
what I'm
because you don't
saying.
like Harbaugh.
What is Harbaugh? What
You
has
don't
Harbaugh
like
done? What has Harbaugh
Harbaugh.
done since he's been there? What has he done?
See, yeah, see,
Answer the
this is
question. What
just
has he done?
this is
What has he
maximum
done?
hate. This is
What has he done?
disgusting. He's been
What
there
is
for
it?
2 years,
Tell
good
me
brother.
what this man has done.
He's been there for 2 years.
What has he done?
He's been there for two
I
years.
don't care. He's a great coach. That's all I hear. He's a great coach. What has he done?
He's only been there for 2 years.
So how long does it take for him to help elevate
Oh,
this
so
quarterback?
we giving Justin Herbert excuses
We're not talking about
in
Justin
year what,
Herbert right
year
now.
seven,
Stay
but
focused, young
now
brother. You need
Harbaugh
some.
in year
What's
two got
that?
to
What's
get
that?
it to the Super Bowl, huh?
What's that stuff called for memory? Ginkgo. That's what you need. We talking about Harbaugh right now. I say it's Harbaugh and Herbert. They standing on that podium, lock in hand.
Yeah, not understand. No, 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 no.
Is no Greg Roman the use for a shield anymore?
Next is gonna be, oh, did you see Mike McDaniel? He looked
Uh,
high on the sideline
All
hitting
right,
that bait.
well,
who gonna be next
Yeah,
for Josh Allen? Since you wanna y'all brought him
ooh,
up, who gonna be next?
nobody.
Because it's him
Nobody,
and
ooh.
because no,
because in
but
that
Josh
same
Allen is on the
scenario,
chopping block.
in that same scenario, it's Josh Allen and Brandon Bean. Who y'all gonna blame? Because Sean not there no more.
No, Josh Allen is gets the blame for that playoff game. I think everybody agrees on it.
No, we saying going forward.
W- Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It
I'm not
depends
blaming.
on how
Yeah,
you. I
because the
mean,
coach got
it
fired.
depends
No,
on
because
how
here's
the
the
game
thing.
goes.
Well,
No,
you hemming and hawing right now, brother.
yeah,
Like,
this
you can't. How
this
am I
is
supposed to answer a hypothetical?
goalpost moving.
Hey,
No,
you
I
just
can't
asked us a
answer a
hypothetical.
hypothetical.
You asked us to tell. Well, if he doesn't do it this year, that's a hypothetical. Let's
Oh,
be
I
fair
said,
here, brother.
when do you start blaming
I
Justin
think this
Herbert?
German. I think this German math. That's what that is.
Mhm. I said, when you start blaming Justin Herbert,
That's
man.
nasty.
I don't know. It's a hypothetical, dog. I can't tell you that.
Oh, okay.
Sounds familiar, huh?
No,
Oh, okay. All right. Let's say.
different situation. But
Oh,
speaking of the Chargers and Harbaugh,
situations matter now.
I swear to God,
speaking
he
of,
giving all the context in the world, bruh. It's nasty.
damn, y'all really not gonna let me get to this segue, huh?
Nah, we
Damn.
jumping you right now. Fight back.
No, I just had the perfect segue, but I was just gonna get us into the next
Hey,
hardball
go ahead,
topic.
brother. Oh, go ahead, brother.
Uh, so the next hardball topic, speaking of the hardballs and Chargers, um,
Okay.
today a report came out that Jesse Minter is the favorite to be the new head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. replacing Hall of Fame head coach John Harbaugh. How do you guys feel about that move?
I'll let you. I don't even know the man, so I'll let y'all have it.
Oh, first of all, I don't know if Harbaugh is a Hall of Famer just yet. He got a little bit more to prove. But
Amen.
huh? I mean,
Can
he's only won
somebody
one.
mute his mic?
He's only won one championship, so he got a little bit more to prove. But Jesse Mitchell's a great defensive mind. I mean, he's got a history with the Ravens, in like the hardball. So I mean, the Ravens tend to me they want to hire people that they know. Um, and so they know a lot about Jesse Minter. Like I said, I think it's a great defensive mind. So I mean, I think it's a good hire personally, if that's what they choose.
Yeah, I do agree. That the Ravens tend to seem to want to hire people that's attached to the organization some sort of way. I also think that he can do much better job with that defense than Zach Orr has been able to do in the past 2 seasons. My question is who's going to be the offensive coordinator because I'm assuming Todd Munkin is up out of there.
Well, yeah, he got fired. I mean, he's about to be the OC in New York.
Yeah, so I'm wondering who the Ravens going who like mentor wants to tap to be his offensive coordinator. So
I mean,
I think
maybe he gets Sharon Moore a call, huh?
Oh hell no.
They said he's looking for a
no
job
Hell
no
no.
nowadays.
Hell
no
no.
no nobody touching that man right now.
And
No,
he's got more
I
wins than
heard
me.
I heard he was talking to the Chargers a few weeks ago. I don't know if that was true or not, but Will Birdie told me he was talking to the Chargers. So no, I mean, but I don't know who he would bring in as his offensive coordinator. It would be interesting. Obviously, it would be somebody attached to that tree in some way.
Oh,
Um,
there's a report that came out that the Falcons are expected to hire Tommy Reese as their new OC under
well, yeah,
Kevin Stefanski.
yeah.
Who that is?
And
Stefanski
he
was gonna
worked
bring his guy
under
with him.
Brett Veach.
Oh, he worked with Stefanski before.
Yeah, I think he
Well,
was the
he
OC
was just
with
with
the Browns.
Stefanski.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
okay.
with Stefanski with the Browns.
So look, he was Tommy Reese 2 years ago. He was Alabama's offensive coordinator.
That's how I know that name. Okay.
Uh, then what
But
3 years ago, I guess now, because last 2 years we had the board. But that last saving year, Tommy Reese was our OC. Then he went to the Browns.
What was
He
he doing with
was
the
I want to say
Browns?
he was their tight ends coach when he first got there, and then he got promoted to OC.
Wait,
And before he got
so
to us, he was with Notre Dame. So
the
he
Falcons
has a
are
history
hiring
being
him.
a play caller.
The Falcons are hiring him as their OC.
Yeah,
Mm,
I mean, I thought everybody knew that was going to happen already.
no,
That was Stefanski's guy. Stefanski was working with him already.
was that the
And
guy that was calling plays the back half of the year for the Browns this year?
I think he called plays all year.
Well, no, because Stefanski was calling plays, and I can't remember what week it was. He says
Well,
he's
then,
turning
then yeah,
over.
Tommy Reese took over for him.
Okay.
Jalen Milroe had a productive year under Reese. That was the year. I mean, that's the year we lost to Michigan. So almost got to the Natty with him. I don't know. I think that was kind of predictable. Kinda don't like the fact that it seems like he's just taking his staff with him completely, which I guess Harbaugh's doing the same thing for the most part, but I don't know, man.
We'll see because the Falcons also requested to talk to Mike Bradway, who's the assistant GM with the Chiefs for their GM position. So that's something to look at
Yeah,
as
but I mean, I
well.
saw a report that a lot of people around the league were not very happy with the Matt Ryan hiring and that they thought it was a joke.
I mean,
because
I mean
he
they
had never worked in an office before.
Oh my
And
God.
I mean they created the position for him, so that's why people
Yeah,
go.
it's
I mean,
yeah, it's a
What?
position they never had, and they
I mean,
created it
what's wrong?
for Matt Ryan.
do you really want to
What's
work there
wrong?
though? If that's
What?
like if you're looking at that as a circus type of thing, you already hired you hired Matt Ryan, you created a role for him, right? Then you hire a coach, and now you're gonna hire a GM. Like, what is my
Okay,
role in
but
all this?
okay,
Well, he's assisting in picking the offensive guy that they want to lead the
yeah,
team.
he's gonna help them make the decisions on who he's hiring, but like he's
But
not gonna
they
be
already
in
hired all
charge
these
of.
people.
They
What you mean?
haven't.
They have
What?
hired
What
a
I'm saying
GM.
is, you hired Matt Ryan, right? Matt Ryan is a
Uh-huh.
part of your organization going forward, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Independent of whatever his job title is, you hired Stefanski to be your head coach already.
Mm-hmm.
Stefanski's bringing his staff with him already. You don't have a GM yet. What is the purpose of your GM at this point?
Bro, you thinking too hard, brother.
Yeah,
that's
like
what I'm
like
saying.
for
Someone thinking
real.
too much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
for real. Because this is not as deep as you trying to make it, Dre.
Nah, but he has a point though. What is the GM going? The GM that you hire, I mean, you done already hired the coach and the OC. What is he supposed to do?
That's what I'm saying. You already like, and I'm assuming that Matt Ryan, because he had a hand in bringing the coach in, correct?
well, I mean, well, they
Isn't he kind
you
of
you
doing what a GM does?
we got the combine coming up. Okay. We got free agency coming up, and they got a few free agents. I mean, it's not like he just going to be a puppet GM. You know what I'm saying? Just because they're putting people in place now doesn't mean that, the GM is going to be powerless.
Yeah,
I
because
just I
they
just
still
usually
have a
tend to think you bring in a
roster you
general
gotta
manager and
build.
then you bring in everybody else after. Like I don't know, maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but I thought that's the way you do things.
Well, the
You
Jags did it this way. Didn't they hire Ryan Cohen and get their GM later? And see
Yeah,
how that turned out for
but
yeah, but I
that's a
thought he hired
different situation because of the Matt Ryan connection here too. Like that's what I'm saying.
him. I guess, but I'm gonna be honest. I just don't see that big of a deal with Matt Ryan being there, like me personally, and especially when I'm hearing the chatter out of the Falcons front office. They want more of a collaborative effort in some of the moves that go on with the team. So
So yeah, they don't want they don't want their GM to be a traditional GM. And that's basically what I was getting at. Is that it sounds like they're bringing in a guy to be like not the boss, the GM in that sense. Because usually when you bring a guy like that in, I would think you hire him first and then he decides who his head coach and all these people are going to be. Usually all that's not in place when you bring your GM in.
maybe this is just how they want to do it. Like fuck it, if it fails, I'm happy. I don't care.
Yeah, like you're putting a guy in charge. Like I get what Dre's trying to say because you're putting a guy in charge of something that he's never ever done before. Yeah, he played the game, but he's never worked in the front office before. So I mean, I like if I was a Falcons fan, I'd be kind of I was gonna say worried, but like I would be kind of thinking like, is he even going to be good at this? What he's supposed to do?
Yeah, but I've
I
seen
mean, all he
teams
gonna do
bring
is sit
in
in the
people
room and
who
go
never
over
done it.
philosophy. I
Like,
mean, he's an MVP winning quarterback. I mean, I'll trust him to ask the right questions.
I don't know. I feel like Matt Ryan is hugely overrated as
Uh,
a player personally, but
Oh,
hey,
is he the president of football? Yeah, of football operations.
Yeah, I
He's the
felt that title, but
he's
it's
the
something like that.
president of football operations. That is a big, big title. He is in charge, like he is the GM's boss. I don't
We'll
like
see.
we can't downplay that.
No, what I'm telling you, Dre, is I'm understanding everything you're saying. I'm just telling you, I hope it fails for that team.
Well,
I
yeah,
get
because you're in the
because
division.
you're a
So
Saints
we,
fan, but like just in the football sense of it, it's I would be concerned if I was a Falcons fan because people
I'll
around the
say
league are
this.
looking at it as a joke that you hired Matt Ryan to be your president of football operations, which isn't a created title. That's a real title. But the president of football operations is
Yeah,
the
but
boss of the GM and the head coach.
yeah,
yeah,
but I also
They
but
think the Falcons
oversee
did not.
everybody.
Yeah, but so
they
I think the thing
never
about it was the Falcons
had.
did not have that position before, though. This is the
Yeah, they
first time they've
never
ever had
had
it.
a president
Yeah.
before.
That's still crazy. He's now the boss of the GM and he's never worked in a front office.
Hey, we'll see what he can do. Maybe he has the goods. Maybe he knows what he wants. When he's
I mean,
looking
Jackson
at,
Dart ain't never been a starting
I'm
NFL quarterback, and
crying.
look at him. He's all pro now. So I mean, yeah,
Who's
you got
all
to
pro?
start somewhere. Jackson Dart, all pro
He's not.
GD,
Nah,
huh?
he's not all pro. He
He's
ain't made
Germany
all.
all pro, brother. Germany all pro.
I'm crying.
First of all, mind your business. My head coach is a Hall of Famer, and my
Listen.
quarterback will be too.
What's the Hall of Famer?
My
He just
Harbaugh.
head
got
coach
back.
is a Hall of Famer.
He said
This
John
nigga.
Harbaugh is a bona fide
You talking
coach.
about you talking about the dude that won 4 playoff games in the last 13 seasons? You talking about him? And
The
two of
one
those
that
was in
then
one
done
season.
the one that's done something that your coach can't do,
Win with somebody else's team?
win a Super Bowl.
Oh, a Super Bowl with somebody else's team?
Can you win a Super Bowl?
With somebody else's team? Yeah, probably.
Can you win a Super Bowl?
With somebody else's team? Yeah, probably.
Nah, just win one.
Well, I got 5 of them, brother. You've been looking at me your whole life, so
No,
you should
no,
know.
no,
You
no,
can't
no,
count.
no,
Y'all,
no, no,
I
no,
heard y'all
no,
do
no,
math.
no. Don't
I
move the
heard that y'all was
goalpost.
good at math out there,
Don't move
dog.
the goalposts.
I thought
You
y'all
know
had
what we talking
engineers and
about.
everything out there. Didn't y'all build a bridge from Spain to England or something? An underwater bridge? Didn't y'all help them people?
I don't know nothing about no underwater bridge, but we did. We
That
were
little
the
tunnel.
ones that put the we were the ones that put the little buttons on the jeans on the
Yeah.
Levi's. You know them little metal
Y'all
buttons.
was
That
good
was the
enough at
Germans.
math to learn how to break the sound barrier. I mean, come on now. Yeah,
Mhm.
listen, man,
Rod
we're gonna get back to this bill slander, okay? I'm getting antsy.
Rod said the Rams about to win another Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about that,
I
man.
think they got the third best roster in the playoff. I would love for them to meet the Patriots and lose to them 3 times. That would be.
See,
What's
but
up,
let
J
me
Mick?
ask you.
What up,
Look,
Mick? How you feel about that?
I mean, we beat them twice before. I don't see why we can't do it again for a third
Yeah,
time.
man, for old time's sake, fuck it, 3 times a charm.
But I think they got a hard game against Seattle. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's a hard game for them.
Let's see. I don't have
Smitty,
them women. Go ahead, go ahead.
would you be concerned, Smitty, if tomorrow Donovan McNabb was all of a sudden Howie Roseman's boss?
Say that again.
I
Oh
said if
hell,
Donovan McNabb was Howie Roseman's boss tomorrow, would you be
I'm
concerned?
you said Harry Roseman hired as what?
No. If Donovan McNabb was
Huh?
Howie Roseman's boss
Bruh,
starting
listen, bro.
tomorrow, would
Listen,
you
bro.
be worried?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what the Falcons got going on right now. And somehow nobody thinks it's an issue.
I mean, bro, like if they brought Donovan McNabb in to take
control of the presidents of operations, and how he was now answering to the dude that got drunk and blew a Super Bowl game, y'all gonna be
I mean,
worried.
obviously it's not the same, but you get what I'm saying. Like you bringing in a former player who has no experience in a front office and making him these guys' boss that they've made
Uh,
the better part of their adult
breaking news for the
lives
team you talking
football.
about. It's expected that Tommy Reese will be the OC for Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that's how we got here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's what we started with. How you feel
I
about
can't
that
hear
move,
y'all. I was
Smith?
on the phone. I mean, even though Kevin kind of still gonna be calling the plays, Tommy Reese to me is just a puppet. You know what I mean? He's just a name offensive coordinator, but that's Kevin Stefanski's offense. So at the end of the day, it's gonna go as Kevin go. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a situation where like you're gonna look at it and yeah, he gonna get the blame for being bad or whatever, but we all gonna know that Kevin Stefanski called it off.
I think I caught it yesterday or the day before. I was on the timeline of my guy Rod. He uh he a Falcons fan and he was up underneath the post talking about the OC. I said, "You gonna give Tommy Reese and like it?" And here we are.
Yeah, you was
So
trolling though.
no, I mean I really thought Tommy Reese would be the guy. I mean, look, you could read the tea leaves, man. He was working with him already last year. If you if you want to hit the ground running where you're going, you're gonna bring guys in that are familiar with what you like to do. Who better to bring with you than a guy who was just working with you? Especially if you don't feel like you were fired for a valid reason, right? Like I mean, you're coming from the Browns organization, which the Browns organization is a dumpster fire. We all know that. So I don't know. Maybe you can talk yourself into not really having to make many changes, going somewhere else and having success. I'll tell you what, I'm glad Harbaugh shook free because I did not want Tommy Reese to be my OC. Speaking of OCs, though, who is gonna be your next OC, Smitty? Because the pool
Um,
keep getting thinner and thinner and thinner.
I think if I had to pick out of the people that's remaining that we've interviewed, I think it turns out to be Bobby Sloat.
I love that for you.
That's what I get from the situation. Obviously, uh, I mean, we didn't interview. Well, we had a conversation. We never had a formal interview with Mike. We did have a formal interview with Brian Dayball, but he is looking to go back to being tormented by the Bills. So have fun with that, my boy. Um, I don't know if Charlie Weiss is trying to leave the pro. I think out of all the guys we've interviewed, Dre, Charlie Weiss is probably the next one in line as far as who they want. But I don't know if Charlie Weiss is looking to come to the NFL. So I'm gonna just go with Bobby Sloat.
I mean, look, I did hear something recently that Charlie Weiss could potentially be interested in coming to the NFL, but I don't know if the Eagles would be the right situation for him to step into to do that.
Why you say that?
Um, yeah, I think it'd be a lot of pressure, a lot
You know
going
for
on
sure.
too.
That's for
There's a
sure.
lot
That's
going
for sure.
on there. If you're talking about, I mean, obviously, if you're not going to give him full control, maybe it's a little different. But if you're talking about giving a guy a blank check, basically, and just letting him get to work, put a staff together, and implement his system how he wants, I don't know if that's the
I think
best first
that'd
job
be my
for him
biggest
to have.
problem with like him coming in. I think if you hire somebody like Charlie Weiss, we end up stuck with pretty much everybody we got on the roster as far as assistants. And there's a few of those assistants I'm not fond of keeping.
Yeah, apparently neither was Dayball, huh?
Nah, well, he wants Stoutland going, and I don't agree with that one. But if he would have said like Aaron Moorhead, even the running backs coach, I mean, all them boys can go. I don't care about that. Aaron Moorhead hasn't developed one receiver yet. There's nobody he's gotten on his team that's been mediocre and turned into anything. He doesn't really like. Okay, the average receivers, like everybody in here got receivers, you know what I mean, that do their job, right? But like it's certain things as a receiver coach that you teach receivers that make them better at the game, man, make them better in moments. Like, and I don't think Aaron Moorhead does that. Like, I think Aaron Moorhead could easily be replaced and we could get a better wide receiver coach for sure. The running back coach, I mean, he got blessed with Saquon, so that's the only reason he kept his job in the first damn place. Yeah. But like I haven't seen any improvement from Will Shipley. I mean Tank Bigsby he kind of been what he was with the Jags. And then the resurgence of Swift in Chicago really makes me wonder like what was our running back coach doing when Swift was here, because Swift looked like a different back, man. He looked like he not doing all that dancing. He kind of hitting the hole with a purpose. Obviously, Eric Bieniemy to me, I think, you know what I mean, when it comes down to like accountability, everybody talks about how he holds accountable. He might be a little rough around the edges, but him holding players accountable has definitely transpired in that running back room. You had Kyle Monungai, a 6th, 7th round pick, looking like people made a mistake by not taking him in the 2nd or the 3rd round. So I just think it was a few position coaches that if we bring in Charlie Weiss, they end up keeping their job, because I don't think he has. I don't know his relationships, right? I can't say that because his dad was a coach, so I don't know if his dad's relationship will be his. But who does he have to bring in as far as like, you know, position coaches and assistants?
Hold on now. Let me see something real quick. I thought so. See, he's like still really young too.
Yeah, he young.
He's 33, so
Yeah. I was finna say 32. I thought it was 32.
or 32. He might be 32. Yeah, 32. He'll be 33 this year. Yeah, he's still really young. I mean, he's worked.
I got a lot of respect for Senior though.
Past.
I got a lot of respect for Senior, man.
He's worked for a few different people, but I think honestly,
I felt like his dad's tenure was so long ago in the NFL. Does he still have those connections to be able to reach out to some people and make a staff?
Oh no, he definitely has connections. The Giants were interested, obviously, before they came out that Monken was gonna come, but like,
do Senior still want to coach? I mean, Senior can come be the OC.
You know, he ain't getting that.
What, Senior? Nah, that man like what, 70? I ain't gonna lie, Dre. The one time I used to like Charlie Weiss was when he was with Notre Dame, bro. That was the time.
I ain't gonna lie, like the father used to get on my nerves as our OC. Even though we was winning Super Bowls with that nigga, boy, that nigga used to irk the fuck out of me.
I wasn't gonna even say he worked with Tom. I was gonna say that when I was saying like, do he got connections? But
it was too many screens, too many draw. Like, just get on my goddamn nerves, man. I mean, yeah, we won Super Bowls, but you know what I mean. But it was irritating though, man. But I mean, like Charlie Weiss is a good. I mean, OC though. I can't even cap though.
What would you think? I mean, I just don't know. Like, I haven't seen his son in this field, so I don't know what his success rate would be like. You know what I mean? He has been really good to me at the college level in his jobs. You know, he's had so.
But I think it depends on what he wants to do, like as a career. Like
that's what I said too, Jamie.
Yeah, like if you want to be a college coach, then he's not going to leave college. But if you want to be an NFL head coach, then you would leave. So it just depends.
Hold on, I'm looking at he worked with the Falcons.
Yeah, I think when he was a lot younger. Yeah,
never knew that, bro.
Never knew that.
Yeah, I think he has a little bit of NFL experience. I don't think as a
Yeah,
coordinator.
he was there in he was in the NFL for one season. He was the OA.
Yeah, I just think it all depends on what he
What's
wants
the
to do.
OA?
He
Offensive
was an analyst.
assistant.
Oh, an analyst. Because he went from Alabama 2015, 2016, then he went to Atlanta, and then he went back to college.
Was that Atlanta their Super
2017.
Bowl? Okay, that was their. They went to the playoffs, I think, in 2017.
Yeah.
So that was before the Dan Quinn firing.
Right.
I just feel like he should. I think his name is probably going to be one of the hotter names on the market next year for college head coaching jobs, depending on what shakes open. If I'm him, I probably wait another year.
I
Like
mean,
I take that year at LSU. That class y'all putting together over there right now is it's looking like it's going to be a good one. Like if I'm him, yeah,
oh,
I ride it out for a year.
Are you talking about Weiss Jr. at a LSU? I wouldn't blame him for staying there
oh,
though.
I thought that. Oh, my bad. Y'all switch back to the Sun.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Charlie Weiss Jr., I'll probably just stay where I'm at for a year at least.
Yeah, nah, just stay because say we do relatively well, you gonna get picked up by somebody who a team gonna be looking for the following season.
Hey, if the Ravens let Linderbaum walk, would that be one of the biggest mistakes they make this offseason?
Yeah, that's their best offensive
Yes,
lineman. Yeah,
yes, and
Nah, the
he's what,
biggest mistake,
26? He's 26 years old, and
you know what their
bro,
biggest
like
mistake was.
I knew you was coming right now.
Mhm.
this nigga, man.
They got rid of Harbaugh, man.
was that really a big mistake?
Yes, they wrote him off, but he ain't right back, Pop. He ain't right back.
I don't know because listening to the owners conference after it happened, it sounded like even if they went to the playoffs, if they didn't win the Super Bowl,
He was
Hardball was out of
fired.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it didn't matter if they went to the conference championship. It didn't matter if as long as it was it like for the owner, it was Super Bowl or bust. And since they didn't make it to the Super Bowl, he was out of there.
Shit, man, listen, I think the only way he saved his job, Pop, is probably you at least got to be in a competitive game in the AFC Championship for me to even consider it.
No, no. It was no, I'm telling you for the owner, he said we wasn't making the Super Bowl. He basically said he was on a game by game situation.
That's why I said a competitive game, Pop, where you lose by like 3, but you played like hella good. It came down to like the defense just giving up a
Nah,
play.
nah, because then you still getting fired because you didn't make what the Super Bowl.
Cause I know
I
how
mean,
it
I
sounded when
think
somebody said,
circumstance still
yeah.
matters. Like I get it. My fault, Miss Smitty. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I get the mantra of Super Bowl or bust or whatever, but like coming within 3 points of going to the Super Bowl is still an achievement. Like it's not like you just had a complete failure of a season.
I
You're right
agree
there at
with
the
you,
doorstep.
Dre. I agree. Everything y'all saying is
Yeah.
correct.
Say that again,
This,
Dre.
Mm.
oh,
Mind your
oh,
business
here,
over
here
there,
comes
sir.
No,
Summer.
I'm
no, 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 no,
politicking
no,
right
no, no,
now.
no, no,
I'm
no, no,
trying
no,
to
no,
be a
no, no.
politician right
Nah,
now, and
nah,
you
no,
trying
little
to
nigga.
let me be.
Run that back,
Look,
dog. You out here
look, fake
giving bail
news.
for making it to the championship
Nope,
round?
fake
That's what
news.
you
Fake
doing?
news. Fake
Oh,
news.
okay. That's what I thought you did. Okay.
Nah, go ahead, clip that.
That was fake news.
Ooh, and Pop put the clip in, so it's gonna fall right on your head.
Oh,
Jesus.
it's fake news, man.
Head top.
Mhm. Y'all trying to get me with this fake news propaganda. That's
Oh
crazy.
my God. Look,
But
look,
you know,
look at you.
Jackson
Look
Dart.
at you sounding like Uncle Donnie. Go ahead.
Jackson Dart gonna take me to a Super Bowl within the next few years. So
Hey,
let's
Smitty, what you got to say about that? Because they
wait on
clearly got
that.
to go through y'all. I feel like he's trying to say something,
I
Smitty.
mean, Jackson Dart
Sir,
already
you
already
ever been
said that
going
he
to the
can step
gas
his
station
up.
and there's a
Uh huh.
homeless dude and
Uh huh.
he trying to like give you game and you like, man, I
Uh
don't
huh.
really want to hear that. Man, you
Sir,
sitting on the
That's
he
side of the
that's
already said
road.
he can
that's what
step
Dre
up.
sound like.
Yeah, bro,
Hold on,
dude.
why we acting
Ooh.
like
He
Dart
was
ain't
just
already said
he
it
Ooh.
was
before
just
he
he was just
started?
asking for scraps, and now he telling me the Super Bowl is his ceiling. Like, yeah, come on,
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
the Super
oh,
Bowl is my ceiling.
oh. I mean, the Super Bowl is everybody's ceiling. What's your
Not
floor?
everybody's good, brother. Not everybody.
What a ceiling
Raiders,
is? The
Raiders
ceiling
still ain't
is
in
the
the
very
Super Bowl
best that
next
could
year.
happen. Okay,
Not
so
yeah,
that
but
could happen to anybody. Look at the
but
Patriots.
no,
Ain't nobody had them
because
going to the Super Bowl.
for
I
the
mean, they ain't
last
there
few
yet, but
years,
Man, we ain't make it yet.
my ceiling ain't been the Super Bowl. My
oh,
ceiling
okay.
is Super Bowl
So
now.
I want you to hear that the Super Bowl is your floor. Say that. Put your name on it.
No,
No.
you ain't about to get me called.
Hey,
You try to get
y'all want
me
to know what just
clipped
made me mad,
early.
Dre?
What's good?
Somebody said I would be happy to have Matt Nagy. He has a lot of us. He has a lot of experience as an assistant OC.
That's got to be a Chief fan saying that. Got to be a Chief fan. Got to
Bro,
be.
it's an Eagle beat reporter.
Oh, he's crazy.
I be selling them out on the timeline. I don't know if y'all be seeing it, but I be calling them dumb and all types of stuff. Cause bro, he be saying some of the wildest stuff. Like, oh, you're happy to have somebody that's been an assistant to come and take over your offense when you just complained last year about somebody that was an assistant not being good enough.
Yeah, nobody in their right mind wants Matt Nagy either as a head coach of the OC. I mean, not even the Chief fans want him as their OC, man.
But they were so happy when he got fired and EB came back.
Yeah. I mean, that just tells you what you need to know.
Man,
This is kind of random, right? But well, first of all, no, I guess this kind of ties into the next topic anyway. We haven't really spoken about the Titans' new head coach much, right?
right.
So Robert Saleh was hired as the Titans' next head coach. Sounds like Dayball could be headed there to be the OC. How do you guys feel about that situation, first of all?
the Bills better hope and pray. They better send that bag.
I think when you look at the situation, you bring in if you do get Dayball with Robert Saleh, I think you get a greatly improved defense. Um, I think the type of quarterback that he wants to work with is like a Cam Ward, who you know what I mean doesn't have to be necessarily always mobile. He's talented from the pocket. I think he wants something like that. He tried to essentially turn Daniel Jones into that. He had that with Josh Allen. Um, I think to me, if you go in, the GM, the head coach, you know what I mean, offensive coordinator, y'all go in as a staff and really execute this draft. I don't think you know what I mean, you a playoff team, but I do think the amount of wins that you have accumulated will definitely gravely improve.
I'll say
Smitty,
this.
I got it.
I like the Salah hire. If Dayball goes there, I really like that for the development of Cam. I just hope the owner is patient because to me, she at times she seems like she's very gun happy. Like she'll fire somebody quickly, and I hope she's patient with what needs to happen with the Titans because that is not a competitive roster right now, and you're gonna have to at least give them 2 years to build it up. I think they had a solid draft last year. I think you can go into free agency this year, address some of your needs. It's gonna take a while for them to build it up, but just be patient. And I do agree with you, Smith. I do think in like maybe 2 years' time, this could be a team that's competitive. My problem is the division that they're in.
The South.
Um, I got a
Yeah.
nasty question for you too in a second, Smitty. Go ahead.
You look at the AFC South. I think we all agree that the Jaguars are going to improve next year. We don't know what CJ Stroud is for real. Like that, he's a big. We don't know if
Yeah,
he's
we
good,
do.
if he's
He's a
bad.
fraud.
Like we
Yeah,
don't
but the
really
good thing is,
know.
I mean, like they're getting Tank Dell back next year, though. That's what I will say.
Oh,
I was
great. They're getting a 155-pound receiver back. Whoop de
Yeah, but he's
doo.
a guy that gets open quickly, and that will help CJ out. Trust me.
well. Also, I think
I mean, if he
they
can get
were.
open,
I think they were missing. You could tell that they were missing a running back like Joe Mixon this year. I don't know what Joe Mixon health is, but he's also an older running back coming off of a, I'm assuming, pretty bad injury.
They
So you
said he missing
gotta,
part of his foot. That's what I heard.
yeah. So I think that's a position that they have to address as well. But you have a good enough defense that as long as your offense is competent and doesn't turn over the ball over damn near 8+ times in the playoffs, you could probably make a conference championship game, right? Colts or a team, listen, I think that's a roster that's good enough to make a playoff run. That quarterback position just has been in flux for the last, honestly, since Andrew Luck has not been there. They really haven't had a solidified starter there. So that's something the Colts have to figure out. And so you got the Titans that's going to be rebuilding for the next, I think, 2 years, in my opinion. I don't think the rebuild is done for them. So we'll see what ends up happening. But I do like their trajectory. Because I think Salah is a great defensive mind. And I like what I've seen what Dable has been able to produce. So I like that.
So let me ask you this nasty question real quick. Well, I ask everybody in here. With Mike McDaniel choosing to go to the Chargers,
mhm.
and now Dayball apparently saying I'm either going to Buffalo or to the Titans. And I would say those two are the biggest OC candidates that are available. What does that say about the Eagles and the state of their quarterback position?
You are
To
Other
be
team.
honest,
disgusting
to Dre,
individual.
I would, to be honest, I think it's got more to do with the head coach than the quarterback. I don't think motherfuckers want to tie their motherfucking ship to Sirianni
Mm-mm. That's an
because of what he
angle.
does to OCs. If we fail to save his skin, he gonna make you the scapegoat, and they watch him do it twice. That's more the angle I think it is, Dre. I think the OCs, if we had a different head coach, would be more willing to come coach for us, but they don't want to be under Sirianni, bro. Sirianni is a ticking time bomb at times, bro. He's very unpredictable. Who wants to work for a guy like that? You know what I mean?
I mean, it worked for Kellen Moore, didn't it?
To an extent, yeah. But Kellen Moore was more looking for opportunity to just show people he can do it. You know what I mean? That's what he was looking for at that moment because of how bad it went. Because of how bad it went with Herbert.
Isn't that what both of those other guys are looking for right now too?
No,
Just to
because they
show
they had
that their system still can be very effective at a high level, so they can get another
Dre,
head
if you go
coaching job.
back, Kellen Moore had 0 head coaching interviews that year when we signed him as the OC. 0.
I'm just asking, brother.
I think
If
no, no.
these
I'm
guys they
just
rather
saying
work
the
with
other
Justin
you gotta
Herbert, they rather work with Josh Allen, they rather work with Cam Ward
yes, they're gonna
than to
get
work
full.
with
They're gonna
Jalen
get
Hurts.
real
That's
full
what it
autonomy
sounds
over
like to
there.
me.
They're gonna get real full autonomy. You don't have to deal with a head coach that's meddling in your stuff. You don't got to get a dude that when he get it when it get to the end of the season didn't go well. He just like, oh yeah, we gonna dump old boy. Like it's a volatile situation in Philly, man. You come in and fail. Nick Sirianni
Yeah,
is definitely gonna save his skin before he save yours.
Yeah, but there's only so many
sounds.
times you can fire an OC before they start looking at you.
Yeah, he net, bro. He almost listen when that report came out that he almost got fired last year. Like when we was 2-2.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
tell you everything. That tell you everything you need to know. You on a very short leash, my boy.
To me, it sounds like the New York Football Giants could for sure win the division next
oh,
year.
that's
Oh man,
it's,
this is a sick Negro.
well, he relentless with it though.
I'm a politician, man. I'm just here to politic, man.
We
That's all I'm
see.
here for, man. I'm campaigning. I got a campaign.
Yeah, we see.
And you campaigning more than Trump is, man.
Hey, man, fake news, man, fake news.
So listen, I just just wanted to circle back real quick, man. I just feel like it's a lot going on in the land of the losers. I didn't give him that name. Okay,
Damn, where is that
but
land at?
Buffalo, New York.
Oh, okay.
The
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Oh my
I
man,
don't
dude,
know
brother.
who
I
gave
was trying
them.
to figure out.
I don't know who gave them that nickname, but that's apparently that's their name. They got head coaching problems. The quarterback might need surgery on his foot, and they throwing their former head coach and their former wide receiver number one under the bus. It don't look pretty out there, man. It look real messy out there.
So, sir,
It's low key crazy how
give
all these
me.
reports coming out after he get fired about all this stuff he was doing that they were so against when he was there, but y'all wasn't doing anything to stop it when he was there. Y'all was just
That's
going
what I'm
along with it.
saying. That's
So,
exactly what I'm saying, Smitty. Like, bro, they
What's so crazy?
trashing. They look like a bitter ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, but
I ain't mean nothing by that, Pop. It was a gender neutral comment, okay?
like that's
I'm
what people
crying.
do when they
Sorry.
fire the coach because they know the coach can't fire back. The coach trying to get another job, so he can't really say nothing. And I mean, they know
Yeah,
that.
but
Hey, see,
yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. How you treat, like I'm gonna use Cert's point, right? How you treat your ex after y'all that relationship is done shows me more about you than them.
at least how you speak about them. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna sit here and tell me that you done laid up with this person and took trips and did all this, and you can't say nothing good about them.
like
Hmm.
you said, and then what's so crazy is in real time people is pulling up previous press conferences, previous media that y'all have put out,
hey
It
and
don't
it's
make
man,
it don't
like,
make sense
if
to do that
look,
man like that right now.
and it's
It
like,
all
don't.
I,
so what's the truth? What's the lie? Were you lying in that embedded video of y'all draft day, and you
I
were
mean,
showing us how that war room went when it came to picking King on Coleman? Was that the lie?
and I feel like another something people need to take notice of is they told him they told Dabo that they wanted to talk to him before he got to Tennessee. Okay, he still went to Tennessee to check on the OC job before he checked on the head coaching job. I think that says a lot, man, and people aren't really saying it, talking about that.
No, they really
if you
not.
having organizational problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got
Ah,
99 problems winning chips ain't one.
uh, I can get jiggy with that. I promise you. Uh,
Has anybody reached out to interview Sean McDermott yet?
Um, I
I thought they
thought
said
I
the
saw.
Browns were interested. I think
Yeah, I
I
thought it was
need
like the
him to go to the
Browns
Chiefs.
or the Raiders, one of
the
those
Chiefs is
teams.
what
why would he go to
Say
the
something.
Chiefs to do what?
Give
Spags.
me
Spags is still
McDermott to the Chiefs.
To
Spags
do
is on
what?
to do what? He's on a contract. Spags ain't going nowhere.
He ain't taking Spags'
Man,
job.
nah, man. Make him co DCs. You just have him on the roster just so when you
Man,
play Josh Allen in them.
Well, sir, would y'all look at him, or do y'all have a guy in mind?
listen, I they say is it's if it's you can never tell with my team. They smoke screen central. Okay, they haven't. Gus Bradley's been there all year. They could have already promoted him. I think they're waiting on Swartz. He's been trying to get Swartz and Fangio since he's become head coach. So I, I, I'm just going off. I ain't going off of what they saying. I'm going off of what they doing. And what they doing is it look like they stalling.
Okay, that's fair.
How y'all feel about this Grant Udinsky dude, man? Talk to me about Udinsky, 'cause his name is heating up right now.
Who what his name? What they putting his name at?
Rams assistant offensive coordinator.
No, I thought Grant was with the Jags.
Yeah, he's with the
Yeah, he's with the
Oh,
Jags.
Jags.
Jags. Well, both
He's
of them. I mean,
29 years
both of them
old,
getting hyped.
but he's interviewing with the Browns um
Or
for a second time for the head coaching job at 29 years old, certified.
ugh.
And we
Yeah.
interviewed him last year. I mean, like for our OC position last year before we
I
hired Josh McDaniel. So he
I
did
just
meet He been getting in this.
You know who else requested him? The
Who?
Buffalo Bills.
Oh,
Yeah, see, I don't need him going to the Bills.
well, I don't know, bro. I'll say this. I'll say this much. I don't see sports sticking around if that's the direction that they're going. I don't. Because he interviewed for the head coaching job. Man, that man about 60 years old. He about to work for a motherfucker that's half his age. I don't see that.
Man, come
So
work for hardball, man.
I hope they hire him because I would love to have Jim Schwartz in my building.
Nah, you good. He come work for
No, hey,
hardball.
hey, 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 watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Come on, man. He
Nah,
gotta
sir,
work. He gotta
you gonna
work with
promote
people his
within, remember?
age.
Nah, hey, Smitty, now why you know what?
Nah, come
Y'all
on,
got
sir.
it.
He gotta work with people
Nah,
his age, man.
nah,
He just said it.
nah,
He can't be working for dudes younger
nah.
than him,
Well,
man. You know,
since
Harbaugh
y'all
older than him.
since you missed the promote from within, let's Fangio go. How about that?
Huh?
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 Yeah, huh?
How
Huh?
about
Yeah,
you promote
huh?
your OC from within, Smitty? How about that?
Oh,
See. You know what? You
see,
know,
I didn't.
I almost took your mic, bro.
Yes, I ain't put him up to that either. I
Why
just
you
want to let that
playing
be
like
known.
this, bro? Don't do me like that, bro. Stop it. And just to let y'all know, Sean McDermott hasn't been contacted or offered any interviews at this point.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I think there was a report saying that the Browns are interested to talk to him though.
This is what I looked up. I just wanted to see what they was talking about. They say he hasn't been contacted yet.
Yeah, I
Man,
think we're seeing the changing of the guard in the NFL right now because I
for
do.
sure, for sure we are.
Like the NFL, and because I was having this conversation, and maybe I'm still not saying it the right way, but the NFL is going to be different next year, but not different in the traditional sense. Because every year the league's different, right? Because
Hmm.
football always is changing, so it's evolving. But next year it's going to be like no Harbaugh. I mean, well, no Harbaugh on the Ravens, no Tomlin, period. Like just some of the jobs that have opened up and the movement that's happened this year. I mean, almost half of the league switched OCs. It's a lot going on. Teams are going to be completely different than how we viewed them in the past.
Bro, that comment is wild, fam. That's
Hey,
wild.
yo,
Hey, yo.
he
Hey,
must be
Mick,
a
you see
Phillies
that
fan.
craziness, bro? No, 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 no,
I wish I
no,
didn't see it.
That ain't no Giants fan, I'll tell you that much.
I don't know what team he from Virginia, bro. He probably a commander, bro.
Fact, we'll put him on a Commanders.
Yeah, he got the commanders, gang. That boy wildin'.
Say, depending on how old he is, he probably commanders. I mean, the Cowboys fan.
Sir, did you see what he said?
Nah, what do you say?
That man said he doing jumping jacks in a speedo.
Yeah, call the police. Lock his ass up.
Lock him up.
Lock his ass up.
That's what they're gonna
I
say
thought this was
about Dart
public
next year.
property. Public property. This private property here.
Like, sir, this is a family oriented show. We don't do that here. Okay?
Hey, sir, how many quarterbacks, rookies, you think had over 20 total touchdowns this year?
Rookies? Shit, I
Yeah,
don't even know who was a rookie quarterback.
Jackson Dart, Cam
He was not a
Ward,
rookie. Jackson Dart
Oh.
wasn't a rookie.
Mm.
Tyler Shuck.
Look,
What
look,
you
look,
talking
look,
about? He
look at
wasn't a
him. Look,
rookie.
look at
He
him
wasn't a
trying to
rookie,
throw his
man.
man. Look at this. He trying to throw his man's in
How
there.
was
He ain't
Jackson
play
Dart not a rookie?
because he had like missed half the season and played like week 8, week 9. I don't want to hear about that man,
That
man.
man started 12 games.
Uh,
Okay.
Cam Ward, man, was better, man.
But I just asked a simple question. How many quarterbacks you think had 20 total
Total,
touchdowns?
so rushing and passing.
Yes, rookies.
Okay, so all the rookies: Cam, Jackson. Who else was a rookie?
Chuck,
Oh, even
Shador,
Quinn.
Quinn.
Yeah, a couple of those didn't even really get a
Oh,
chance to play.
really?
Cause when did Tyler Show start playing? Pops, he played 7 games. 7 games.
He didn't start for the
He
season.
no, it was the first Falcons game he came in. Um, and he started the week after that.
Okay.
The answer is only one.
I'm gonna be
He did it
honest.
in 12 games, 24 and 12
So
games.
he played more games
How many
than most of
turnovers
the
he had?
other rookie quarterbacks.
He started 12 games.
How many turnovers did he have?
But five? It was five.
Five turnovers or five interceptions?
Mm. Five turnovers.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
Almost 64 percent completion percentage.
Mm.
Not terrible for a rookie. I think
So
he's the rookie of the year. Do you disagree?
Yes.
He's not winning Rookie of the Year, man.
Who is?
It's gonna be that boy down in Carolina, Ted.
I think it's gonna be Cam.
I mean, it should be Jackson Dart.
Yeah, we know you want to push your propaganda, my brother.
No,
It's
I mean
okay.
24 touchdowns, 5 turnovers in 12 games. Show me the rookie that had a better season. But we can talk about that. What, next week?
Yeah.
We
Get
talk
into
about the rookie of the year and defensive player of the year. We could do all that.
Yeah, because they're not giving those awards out till February 5th. So yeah.
Well, we're gonna have some downtime anyway. You know. How y'all feel about Ruben Bain to the Senior Bowl? I'm excited to see that.
I'm surprised he's even going to do the Senior Bowl, to be honest with you, because I don't think he really needs to do it.
I just want to watch him in the one-on-ones.
I mean, I'll watch it, but I mean, for me, it's like watching, like it's like, and you ain't got no money, but you go into the Louis Vuitton store and then you trying to buy
Oh,
something.
okay. My fault. I was off by 2 games. He started and he came in the Tampa Bay game, and then he started against the Rams. That was his first game. Was against the Rams, and that was like week 9 or 10, something like that.
Okay. I see he played 10, but I'm looking at the stats. It looked like he probably only started like out of the 10. Looked like he probably started 8 or 9.
Yeah, because there were times in the game, because you got to remember Rattler was still playing, and then if Rattler was playing bad, they'll take him out, and then Tyler would play the rest of the game. So
Okay.
he didn't start officially until the Rams. That was
Okay.
his official start because
Okay.
they
Okay.
benched Spencer in the second half of the Tampa Bay game, and Tyler came in, played the rest of the game, and then against the Rams, that was his first start.
Okay. I think Tyler Show did a really good job of working with what he had and really making it shape, bro. Like,
And I think if he won that Falcons game, he probably would have won Offensive Rookie of the Year. I think, but
yeah.
I mean, I think it was close. But I think it was close between him and Tet. But like him not winning that game, and then like Tet kind of go. No, I said go off, but he had a good last couple weeks of the season.
Yeah,
I mean,
we wasn't winning that game anyway.
but I do think if the Saints if they would have started him early and he'd had more wins, or the same goes for the Giants would have won more games. Like I think that's when you would say that those guys might have had a better chance to win.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't want nobody on my team to win anything this
Hey,
year.
Dre, he had 6 turnovers too, nigga. I don't know.
He had 5 picks and a fumble.
Yeah, he fumbled against Pop team. I don't know why Pop didn't bring it up.
Listen, he want to praise his quarterback that's about to concuss his way out the league in 3 years. I don't care.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful how you praise your quarterback after their first year, because then they start having expectations.
So you end up being the Texans, J-Man?
Now you just gotta be careful about that. That's all I'm saying.
I
And
remember the
you're gonna see him
Texans
with that coach
saying,
money.
Hey,
So
saying,
hey, 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 Mick, you got any examples you want to throw our way?
that'd be Mr. CJ Stroud.
Woo-wee.
I was just wondering, sir. I had to ask. I thought that was the team that might fit the criteria. You know what I
I,
mean?
I, I don't know if we're talking about the same CJ Stroud, but are you talking about the one that had 10 turnovers in his last two playoff games?
That would be the guy.
Oh, the same CJ Stroud whose defense gave up 32 points and they scored 32 points in his 3 wins.
Yeah, I mean, and
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, all right.
I mean, like another interesting fact is when the defense don't score in the postseason, the Texans tend not to win. So I'm just saying. But hey, those are fun facts.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
If you
It's
need
been fun so far too, bro.
if you need a defensive score from your defense every time for you to win a playoff game, yeah, that's a tall task right there. A defensive score? You know how rare that is?
No, it's not that rare for the Texans. You just say it's not like they that defense in the postseason. They have done their fair share of scoring, man.
Hey man.
Yeah,
Y'all listen, man.
and
CJ,
still had to take a L. That's crazy.
y'all
Yeah, they
boys
did.
get it together so we can get Swan back to these spaces, okay? Shout out to
Hey
Swan.
man,
Yeah,
the
Huh?
Tuscaloosa
I'm sorry. I'm
Texans.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I ain't
Should
got
I
nothing to
not
do
have
with
said
that.
you?
Got nothing to do with that.
If the
Third
Tuscaloosa
need to
Texans would have
chill out.
taken
Nah,
Bryce Young,
nah,
they would be good.
I mean, she might just be busy this week. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
Hey, certified. When the last time a team lost by 35 in the playoffs?
Mm-hmm. Probably Saturday. When the last time a team got their back kicked in by the 49ers in Matt Life Field?
I don't know. When the last time you played the Jets?
A few years ago, but I think we played them midget men
I don't
in
know the
that
midget,
stadium.
man. I
Midget,
don't
yeah,
know
the
them.
midget men. You don't know
Know
them?
them.
You don't know them?
Nah,
Oh, okay. All right. Might have to buy you a
know the
jersey,
midget,
brother.
man. But many men have wished death upon me, you know. Yeah.
Do they succeed? I'm just wondering. I know you metaphorically speaking on your team. So do they win? Like when they be wishing death on your team, do they? Never mind.
No, because now they
I
trying to take my
mean,
coach away.
who your coach?
Oh my
Harbaugh.
God, Pop!
You
No,
fell right into the trap.
no, I knew
No,
it
but
too.
no, but I'm just saying, yo, coach ain't coached yet. So if we want to take him away, I'm just
Everybody,
saying,
man, they trying to take away his
everybody,
accomplishments.
what
They trying to
accomplishments?
downplay.
He has
They
one
trying to
Super Bowl
downplay the
win.
big ball. The big ball.
He
They
has one
trying to
Super Bowl
downplay the
win.
big ball.
One Super Bowl
You
win.
put some respect on the big ball's name.
18 seasons, one Super Bowl. What
That
is
is the
the
big ball.
what are they taking away? What are they diminishing?
Mhm. Yeah, they diminishing my head coach, man.
Okay.
13
When I
seasons,
win the
four
Super
playoff
Bowl,
games.
when I
Wins.
win the Super Bowl in the next 2 years, man.
Man, I feel like you're being
Huh?
real. I feel like you're being real disrespectful
Hold on.
towards me,
What?
Smitty.
It ain't just me. You in the NFC too. That mean he bust. That mean he bust both our head.
I mean, well, he got to go through you first.
He not gonna even win the division in 2 years. So
Mm.
he gonna have to win out the wild card. So
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
he good at
well,
that
It
though.
wouldn't be the
He good
first
at that
time. It
though.
wouldn't be the first
He
time.
good
oh,
at that though. That's
It
all he
wouldn't be the
good at.
first time.
it wouldn't be the first time you was a flash in the pan. I agree.
Nah, it wouldn't be the first time we was a wild card and then beat y'all in the playoffs.
What? Okay. You had Kyle
Yeah, you
Williams
remember the
on that
last
point.
time? I appreciate that fumble, good brother.
You had Kyle Williams on on the payroll. That's all that was.
I appreciate that,
Y'all
brother.
were
Hey,
colluding.
it was worth it. It was worth it.
You were colluding.
It was worth it. I paid that little. I paid him a couple stacks, man. He fumbled. We won the Super
Bro,
Bowl, man. Wouldn't you do that for a Super
JMIK used to
Bowl?
be so infamous for people being like, "You cheated for them Super Bowl. You think I care? You think?"
Hey, that's a fact. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
And
That's
I mean, the funny thing about it is like that they said it in spaces like that. That should hurt my feelings or something. Like, I don't care about that.
You think I care? Did they take my Super Bowl away? I still got them. They still in the case. All right, get the hell out of my face, then. I wish. Hey, look, man. Cheating is a part of the game. I guess at this point, everybody be cheating at some point.
You know what's crazy to me though? It be people
But it's
that
only two. Hold on. It's only two teams on the stage though that got real allegations though. Real allegations.
I mean, who the two teams?
Oh, the Saints and the Patriots.
What the Saints do?
What? Bounty gating? What the hell?
That's cheating.
Yes.
No,
So
it's
okay, hold
no,
on.
it's
So
just
Yes,
broke
it is.
nigga. No. That's broke niggas crying that they ain't think about something. That's all it is.
Smitty, wait a minute. So Smitty, we all play football, right? So
Yeah.
playing football growing up, your goal was to hurt people on the opposing team, right? You didn't want to injure them, like take them out for the season, but you wanted to hurt them. You wanted to make them feel you, right? Pause.
I get in a sense, yes. In a sense, yes.
That's all that was.
No.
It was
They
just
got paid extra.
incentive for
They
it.
got paid extra money if they didn't come back in the game. Extra.
Yeah, I respect it. Like, what you mean? We trying to win, right?
Man, Lord.
Man, this shit came from gladiator fights, like back in the day. Like, man, football done got too soft. We need to bring violence back to football,
Buddy
Smitty.
for
I'm
the
not
buddy.
gonna lie.
Listen, hold on. Let me correct myself, right? Because Buddy from the Bengals, the way he played football, right? You know how he be hitting and doing his own thing. I wouldn't even be mad at that. But me paying you to play like that, I think, you know what I mean? That's unethical, man. Come on, man.
Wait, hold on.
Let's bring violence back to
Wait, hold
football.
on. They wasn't paying them to play like that. They was rewarding them for shit they was already doing.
That's crazy work.
Bring the violence back to football.
Oh no,
man. That's my campaign
I'm not mad at
slogan.
violence. Like I'm not mad at the game going back to how it was. I do think we extra soft, but come on, man. You going out there with the intention of motherfucking breaking a bit neck and shit. Come on, man. People got kids and families, man. Come on now.
That's my
So
campaign
do
slogan,
I.
man.
Okay,
I got a kid.
so we go out there with the same intent of making out the game healthy, not me out there with the intention of trying to, you know what I mean?
Listen, I'm
in
sorry.
your life.
I need that extra 25,000. I'm sorry.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Ain't nobody else gonna jump in on this, sir. Sir, you okay with this, sir? Man, it sounds like Sir silence says he agrees.
Hey, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Sir, has anybody ever told you that Matt Nagy just looked like the white version of you?
What?
The white version of who?
I don't even think that's possible for a white man to look this amazing.
Sheesh.
I don't know, man. I
That
see
don't
some
look.
similarities, good brother. I'm just saying.
All right, man.
That's crazy work. That's just crazy work.
Getting slandered by Cam Hayward is crazy.
That was good. That was a good one.
Hey, that's crazy. Hey, do y'all okay? I know he hasn't played in 2 seasons, but y'all think Christian Wilkins done? Y'all think he out the league?
Nah.
No.
Somebody gonna kick the wheels.
And I think people are waiting to see what happens with this whole grievance with the league in terms of the Raiders not trying to pay him the money.
Is he still injured, JMIK?
He should be healthy by now.
Yeah, he should be gone. Because he was rehabbing.
I know people were saying like the injury was worse than people were saying and all that, and then you know the allegations. So it was
Yeah,
like,
when
dang.
he got cut, he wasn't healthy, but it's been quite some time since then. So he should be relatively healthy now. But I just think he still has that ongoing issue about the Raiders cutting him.
Yeah, he trying to sue them for that 35 million back, right?
Yeah, because I think they voided
Yeah.
that, so they're not trying to pay that.
Yeah.
And man, he could come to the Giants too, man. We collect the Infinity Stones over here, man. He used to play with Dex in college. They were best friends.
Y'all already can't
Reunite them.
figure out the pieces y'all have. Why you adding another piece of the equation?
Cause I got Harbaugh now.
What exactly does that mean?
I
That I don't
if
have the
it's
same issues no more, JMIK.
are you
You remember
sure?
how you used to have certain issues with Gerard Mayo, and then them issues weren't the same issues once you had
You
Vrabel?
hear me talking about Gerard Mayo like you be talking about Harbaugh. That's the difference. I
No,
wasn't
no, no, no.
thinking like that.
I'm just saying. You just wait, man.
Yeah, that's
Harbaugh is
funny.
my Vrabel. Harbaugh is my Vrabel. Now you know.
I guess we're gonna see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. When I'm listening at Lombardi.
Oh, brother. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. You know what I mean, we had a good show, good episode. We appreciate y'all. If you haven't yet, man, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. You don't ever want to miss us going live. We always here, we always trying to break the news. So this is where you can get your best news all the time. NFL, CFB. Hey man, 11:15 Saturday. Pop, get us up out of here, man.
Remember to follow the YouTube page, follow the Check Down NFL Twitter page, join the Check Down Twitter community. Always remember to tell a friend to tell a friend, and we'll tap in with y'all this Saturday at 11:15.
This is the check down. No fluff. No filters. Just football.